Hey, it's welcome to Live with Lynn. If you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today I want to talk about stepping into your spirituality. So in today's world, it's so easy to neglect the spiritual. I mean, these days with Facebook and everything else coming at us every day, sometimes it feels as though we've evolved beyond the need for such things, right? But and I'm not talking about religion here. I mean, it can be. Spirituality is different for everyone. There can be spirituality without religion, or there can be religion without spirituality, or you can have religion and spirituality together. I mean, it's just different for everyone, and it depends on how you want to approach it. So for some people, spirituality is exactly that. It's a devotion to their religious faith. Others seek out a more personal connection with their spiritual side by engaging in activities such as yoga and meditation and spending time in nature or creative expression. And don't worry, I mean, establishing a spiritual practice doesn't mean you have to start carrying crystals or chanting mantras, unless that's what you want to do. Personally, I'm not all woo-woo, that's what we call it. I'm not all into that. I mean, I'm not into all that kind of stuff. I do like it sometimes. I mean, if I'm somewhere where the opportunity presents itself, I will likely join in. Hi, Sarah. Good morning. It's almost afternoon. But I mean, if I'm somewhere where someone starts chanting or it's the type of event where they might do that kind of thing, I'll likely join in, but it's not something that I look for or do on a regular basis. But I do very much believe that we are all connected to the universe or to spirit or God or whatever you want to call it, right? I believe we're all interconnected, and what we put out is what we give back. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. So that connection, for me, that connection to the universe, it can help us get through our lives. It's a supreme power that's greater than any one of us alone. And I believe that we're all connected and we're all part of that supreme power. And I believe that our spiritual journey is part of our self-development, and it's part of our, or our personal growth to become a better person, right? But our connection is primarily a felt experience. So my favorite way to establish that strong spiritual practice is to set aside some time to just intentionally quiet my thinking mind and just feel gratitude. It's almost like meditating, but it's just that feeling how grateful I am about everything. And, you can do that, or you can quiet your mind using meditation or chanting or mindfulness. I mean, all it takes is like 10, 15 minutes a day. What's interesting is the more we learn, the more we discover how important our spiritual aspect in our lives is. Because when you're interested in bettering yourself and becoming what you have the potential to become, you have to address your inner self every bit as much as you do everything else in your life, right? You discover your fundamental truths, and you learn just how much more there is to life when you accept the mystery and awe of knowing that there's something more to life than what you can see with your own eyes. It's not about getting things, right? It's just not about constantly getting more and more things, right? And so when we accept that and when we embrace it, we become more complete. And so I have some ideas about how to step into that spirituality. So the first one is start with a commitment to change. So you're never going to be able to embrace something so radical as a new spiritual side without first making a firm decision along the concrete goal regarding this path, right? So start with something simple, such as learning about spirituality by picking up a book or subscribing to a handful of blogs, or maybe, Googling it, searching for it on YouTube, and then commit to the task of reading these and spending time thinking about the information that you learn or the videos that you watch, and think about what it means to you personally, because what it means to you personally can be totally different than what it means to other people. This is a personal journey, right? So question things. Your first commitment dovetails nicely with this one. So it's become curious. So as you learn to discover questions that you don't have the answers to, take time to find those answers. Follow the rabbit trails, explore new paths, go wherever your mind takes you, and discover things you never knew about yourself before. Practice mindfulness, whether you engage in prayer or meditation or just like sitting there quietly, quietening your mind and feeling gratitude, take the time to reflect and find inner peace. Laugh. Nothing does the spirit more good than laughter. By finding the funny side to things, we relax into who we are and we stop taking ourselves so seriously. We engage with the absurd and we recognize that the universe has a sense of humor. It really does. It's not so. I think that's, for me, more about spirituality and less about religion. Religion is you will do this, this, and this way. You will believe this. And spirituality is more looking and learning and finding better ways. But while acknowledging that there is a higher power, and that higher power is all important and all knowing and all powerful, right? So the next one, take care of yourself. It's hard to engage on a spiritual path if your body is weak. So eat right, exercise, get enough sleep, do what you can to take care of your health. Don't allow your physical discomfort, pain, or illness to get in the way of your spiritual journey. The mind and the body and the spirit are all connected. So don't forget to employ your physical body in your pursuit of that mystical journey, right? Dancing, drumming, practicing yoga, singing, even playing sports. I mean, anything physical, whatever it is, are all deeply intuitive ways to express our spiritual selves using our bodies. See if you can get out of your head and simply allow your body to tell you what it wants. And that's what's so great about dancing. I have not been, but my daughter's been trying to get me to go to this Hare Krishna temple that's actually not far from my house. But that's exactly what they do, is they play this music. And I know that's a little woo. They play it's chanting and drum beat music. But you get in and you get out of your head and you just let your body go. And it's more about just letting your body go. And I think it would be a neat experience. So maybe when my daughter's around, I'll go with her. But anyway, so the next one, pay attention. When you experience coincidence or nudges or roadblocks or sudden interests that feel like they're guiding your path, allow yourself to follow those. You know, sometimes we're given more guidance along the way than we realize. I've seen this so often in my life. I mean, you know, I'll get an urge to do something a certain way, and I don't know why, but it turns out that it was the best thing for me. But I've also experienced when I've gotten that urge and I didn't follow it. And then in retrospect, things would have worked out a lot better had I have followed it. So these signs can be simple. I mean, it can be as simple as having 3 different people recommend the same book, or connecting with a kindred spirit through a seemingly random occurrence. Have you ever had that? Have you ever met somebody that you just thought, oh my God, we were destined to meet? And I don't know why, your souls just connect. Right? That's powerful. And I believe those people are put in your path for a reason. So take it, you know, learn to go with the flow and see where these divine nudges take you. Want to speed things up? Ask for signs. You know, one of my favorite practices is to write the universe a letter. So if I'm struggling, you know, you can do that. You can write a letter, you can request help and with whatever it is that you're struggling with, and thank her for her guidance, and then stay open, and you're going to be able to feel subtle course corrections as you travel through your life. You're not going to get an answer. You're not going to get a, hey, do it this way. But as you're going through life, you're going to feel little nudges or little things are going to come into your path. And if you're aware of them and you're watching for them, you'll see them, and that's what makes a difference. That, to me, that's personal growth, is putting yourself in a position where you're able to see there's so many things. The universe has put so many things out there to help you, and you can have anything you want. And part of that is being able to see the opportunity when it's in front of you, because most people won't see it. And if you don't see it, how can you take advantage of it, right? So stay open and ask for help and stay open, and you're going to get those nudges. They'll just be little nudges that you'll feel, and it will help you get there. The next one, create a tribe. So finding people of a like mind to travel with you can make your own journey more pleasant. Obviously, you can find companionship, mentorship, guidance, and encouragement along the way. And we all need people around us, and a group of like-minded individuals is a powerful thing to have. And your spiritual journey doesn't have to be complicated, especially as you start out. Just start taking small steps. Just start kind of going more in, how am I feeling? How's it going? Being aware of what's happening around you, you know. You're going to soon discover a world you never even knew existed. Enjoy the journey and the new you that you're about to discover. So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. Are you a spiritual person? Do you have any thoughts on this subject? Either way, what are your thoughts? And what kinds of things help you be more spiritual? So please get down in the comments and share with us. I would love to hear your stories. Thank you, Sarah and Karen, for being live with me today. And anyone else who might be live who just hasn't commented, and anyone who's watching the replay, I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I got a haircut. Look, check it out. And I got my purple back. You can see. Yay. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.